What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Hard Angle Barn YouTube channel. Today it's snowing like crazy outside. Hey. Well, actually it stopped snowing. It's been snowing all day. So I want to get the go-kart out and play in the snow. I wanted to do that last time, but I had stuff going on. It's got, the only thing that's really wrong with it right now is it's got two front bad valve stems. So I couldn't change them before. It's been sitting for like 8 months, and I was really dreading yanking those tires off the tire irons. But now that I got this and we know it works, I'm going to try to mount the go-kart tires on it and see if we can pull those off, fix it, and then get it ripping in the snow. Oh, I didn't realize how tall the block was. Oh, it's too slippery. The block fell over. Now I put it down on. Alright, I'm not that big and macho. Alright, you're gonna have to help me. Give me the tire. Hey, PennDOT, you want to fix the tire? He didn't wave at me. Yo, I'm gonna have to do it the other way. Obviously, I don't know why I tried to. It doesn't fit. Crap. I have a plan. I'm actually, because these aren't car wheels, I don't have to worry about scratching them. I'm actually going to use the tool provide. Oh, look, that's where it sits on right there. That's actually part of the rim. That's funny. I'm actually going to use the clampy downy thingy that it comes with that you shouldn't use. And this rim actually centers itself really well because of how it sits on that thing. I'll film the next one. I didn't think it was going to be that eventful, but this tire machine, it laughed at these little go-kart tires. I didn't even lube them, popped them right off. Look at how little the rim is. I like how this thing maxed out to do these. I went to go remove the valve stem because that's what was split and bad, and I looked, it's not even there. It fell out in the tire. This is why it leaked. So torn up. It was hanging on by a thread. So I got a new valve stem here. A little short one like it's supposed to have. You'll see in the other one it has a giant, like, I can't remember, like a 104 size, something like that. But put it in, I'm gonna get it lubed up a little bit so it's not so hard to pop it in. Everybody knows me, I love tire lube. Unless it's a go-kart tire. Alright, so you put the tool in. You try to screw, this is very awkward. Right, screw it in. Leverage here. Boop, popped in. That's it. Uh-oh. I don't have the angle to like get this off. There we go. I'm gonna try to do it without lube. See what happens. I can't even. God damn it! Okay. I'm gonna try to do this without lube. Not sure how well it'll work. There we go. Alright, that time it went on. But now, it's stuck. There we go. I was like, it's stuck on the duck bill. Same thing, we're gonna get that side below this part of the duck, which doesn't fit very well because it's not meant to do these little ass tires. Do this, drop it. That's an important step. Alright, screw it. We're going hand power. Don't break my duck again. Did it break you, my precious? No. No.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it did. little trying very hard to break my poor duck. The duck is climbing out. See?
It's because it's...
Alright, well, you know what? Maybe we'll use these and finish it off. Since I'm not trying to, like, protect the look of these rims. Wow, they're quite stiff. Because I'm trying to get too much bite. Give me my tire iron. Give it back. Alright, and this should pop it the rest of the way on. There we go.
She on.
My poor duck Bill. It's gonna break. You can see this side, the shop I took it to put on like a truck valve stem. It's super long, and it was hitting the A-arm right here. Chewed up the Schrader valve, or the valve stem. So you can't actually, when you put air in it just shoots out all over the sides. You really can't get a good seal. So we're gonna change that as well. Whoa, this one's got a tube in it. Thought these were tubeless tires. Well, actually, they are tubeless. I don't know why it has a tube in it. How does it have a tube in it? Because they changed out the valve stem. There's a tube in it. But like, whoa, there's no valve stem on the tube. And I had the valve stem in the rim changed, so the tube's never had air in it. Alright. 2 new valve stems installed. Oh, this wasn't tight that whole time. Oh, sweet. Not sure how it mounted the tire. Alright, and we are at 25 PSI. Clearly not full. Might just have to sit it on the charger for a minute. Alright, little starter fluid and a lot of carb tuning. It's idling, it's warming up. Still charging it for now. Hopefully it'll be responsive soon. If I give it any throttle, it kind of dies out, so I might have to play with tuning the carb a little more. I had to clean the vacuum diaphragm up top. So I've been fiddling with this thing for about 2 hours now. I'm gonna call it quits. Every year I've had problems with, you know, getting it running and running right, and it's sat outside for a couple years. So I went on, I ordered a new carburetor, a new coil, spark plug, CDI box, because I think that's been going out for a long time. The electric choke doesn't really work. Basically everything electronic I just bought. So yeah, see when the parts get here in about 1 second. So it's been about 5 days. All my parts have arrived, and I'm super excited, so I'm gonna get right into it. First thing we're gonna do is take off these old light bars. Or I guess I should call them spotlights. The problem with these spotlights is, one, this thing doesn't run an alternator, so it doesn't make enough power to sustain these. And two, this Dune buggy is an off-roader, so hitting bumps, these lights really don't point where you want them. So we're gonna get these things off of here and put on some modern, ultra bright, ultra efficient LED spotlights right on the front bumper where they won't move around. And obviously the go-kart makes enough wattage. They use like 18 watts. It'll be able to support that. You know, I kind of hate how this looks now. Like, ugh. kind of just want the spotlights there for like aesthetics, because now it looks weird. Also, can you guys see how bent it is? It's been rolled a couple times. So I got almost all the old stuff out. I didn't know, but it's pretty easy. You got to drop the motor down about an inch to swap the starter out. But yeah, she's basically stripped of everything that's coming off. Well, here we go. New starter, new carb, voltage regulator, spark plug, CDI box, ignition coil, starter solenoid, air filter, and these new lights to replace these old KC lights. Anyway, start getting this stuff on. Oh wait, hold up. Let me touch on this spark plug. This it's got a cool box, but yeah, I can't read most of the packaging. This one cracks me up. It's generally a spark plug. I mean, it can be other things, but generally it's normally a spark plug. This Chinese thing, it'll work. It's a cool little 3 electrode doodad. So everything's back on, everything's hooked back up. Unfortunately, no matter how much I smush this pod air filter, it just wouldn't fit. It doesn't fit in this small little area. So, see if I can try to track down a stock air box, but I guess we'll see if we can get it to start. It's gonna have to crank for a little bit because the float bowl is empty. I'm not sure what just went, but I heard a pop and a hiss and then a ton of smoke, so I unhooked the battery. What would that have been? That fuse. Is it the solenoid? Did the solenoid quit? Nothing's hot. Great. I probably should have just put this thing in the junkyard, to be honest. I think it was the crappy Chinese ignition box, the CDI box, whatever you call that. That smells like smoke. I'm gonna put the stock one back in and see what happens. Oh, look at that. Yeah, it was definitely the stupid CDI box. Well, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, sure, try that. Here's something we couldn't do before, if you remember. Needs tuned a little bit, but hey, it runs now. So I took her on its maiden voyage. It runs like a champ. So that new carb is worth all of its 30 bucks. It hasn't ran this good in years. I'm wondering if it hasn't all been clutch issues. Some of it's been carb, but look at this. It tore right through this deep snow. I mean, you know, it's still pretty deep, and it handled it like a champ. I've actually gotten the truck stuck right there in that ditch. So yeah, those knobby tires, man, they really put in some work. So the next thing we're gonna do is take out these wimpy little tie rods, especially because this one's broken, and put back together with the coupler from the tie rods on my truck. And we're gonna put on, these things have been sitting on my shelf for quite a while. My dad made these for me. These big, beefy replacement tie rods. Then we'll give it an alignment because the wheel's pretty crooked going down the road. This here rod has decided it doesn't want to come out of the turnbuckle, whatever the hell it is. I don't know what it's called. Here's a good comparison though. These are definitely much beefier. I mean, obviously the threads are still the same, so right here it's still the same strength, but hopefully the overall strength is going to be a lot better. Well, that went fast. Hopefully the tripod holds. It's only super glued back together after the G35 header thing. Whoa! I wanted the camera on this just in case this does what I think it's going to do, because if it does, this will be a miracle that I saved this. This thing has started sort of kind of walking out of the hole. Give it every chance I can. to do that. It'll be amazing if it does. Look at that. Amazing. I cannot believe that came out. Wow. You know what they say, every dog has its day. Much better. Look at how good those look. Nice and beefy. Like they should be. Hey, I forgot to tighten that nut. I think I fixed up the alignment. Yeah, it's pretty straight. Kind of looks towed in on camera for some reason, but it's straight. And the wheel is pretty close. So it's about the best I'm going to get. It's a good thing I'm a certified zip tie technician. My windshield was rattling, so I went to see how many zip ties were broken. This one was broken. This one was broken. This one was broken. This one, 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 and lastly that one. We're all broken. So yeah, like 4 zip ties holding the windshield on. Look at that. Actually, it kind of looks like a smiling like gecko or something. It's a little wonky-eyed, but these definitely are a lot sturdier than the bouncy lights on the top of the go-kart. This used to have some kind of plate on it. It probably said the brand, but these were just the right size. I could drill them out a little bit and then use them to mount those lights. Maybe I'll even do a second set here at some point, but that should work pretty nice. Well, it's super awkward to get it in there, but the new air filter showed up does fit. So the new carburetor will be getting plenty of fresh, clean air. Well, hopefully I used enough zip ties. Just a couple. Okay, so even though the frame is still technically cracked, now that we got the lights all buttoned up, and I haven't really been able to drive this thing hard in like a year. See, the lights are hooked up now. I got my little button zip tied in place because I didn't have enough wire to actually get to this. Maybe I did. I'm just lazy, okay? Anyway, let's go hit some mud.
You're good. Disbelief that didn't get stuck over there. I can't do a donut.
since like I was a teenager. And I've had this thing for like a decade. Oh, the parking brake actually works now too. Dude, that is sick. Oh my god. Okay, that was worth like the 80 or 100 bucks we put in it. Helmet hair. But guess I should do an outro, huh?
You got mud on your face.
I'm gonna leave it there for the outro. So appreciate you guys watching. This was a lot of fun to make. It took like 2 weeks. I can see the mud in my peripheral. So still more to come with this thing. Plenty more to come with this thing. And I'm gonna get back to hot tanking. And hope to see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later.